A special thanks to today's video sponsor, Thrive Market.
Why don't we just do a path all the way?
I can unroll some, so I got more. Kinsley is not a fan of the thunder and lightning, and now hail. We got our thunder shirt on, our thunder vest. Poor girl. So you walk over here, see this puddle, and see how it's pooled up right here?
Oh.
Like it's...
Oh, it's underneath.
It's underneath it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, because we don't have it. How weird.
Well, and because of my all of my nails that I put in to keep the fabric from moving.
Yeah.
It's, and then over here, since we didn't cut for the French drain yet, is all just pooling right here. So this fabric stuff works.
The bed got filled up.
Yeah, that would have been all washed out had we filled it.
Yeah. But here, where you cut, yeah, so, because I'm standing, so
right.
it's,
yeah, so,
but we need to cut in, because this is all French drain.
right, I need to cut in all of the French drain, so that way it just can go right into the rocks down the French drain. So it doesn't run along the top like this all the way through.
Special thanks to today's video sponsor, Thrive Market. So what is Thrive Market? They're an online membership-based grocery store that has a mission to provide healthy, affordable food for everyone. Thrive Market makes it easy for you to find all of your grocery needs. You can easily browse by aisle, look for a specific diet, find your favorite brands. You get free shipping on all groceries over $49, and you're guaranteed to save money on every box. There are two main reasons we signed up for Thrive Market. One was because we were both looking for healthier alternatives for items to snack and just add some additional nutrition into our daily meals. And the second reason was the fact that you can save money on groceries without actually having to leave your home. So the convenience factor with the cost savings and the healthy alternatives. So for this box, we ordered some plant-based rice and couscous. Was really looking for some different snacks and crackers and items that you can munch on, some organic fruit, got some almond butter, double matcha tea, gluten-free falafel mix, and then some plant-based hand soap. And everything in here is packaged extremely well. I got some capers, organic capers. Some Himalayan pink salt clarified ghee, some peppermint essential oils, some grape jam with no added or additional sugars, and a healthy living cookbook. We were able to save over $36 on this order, and it didn't require us to clip any coupons or leave the house. So if you're like me and enjoy the benefits of online shopping, are looking for healthy alternatives for your snacks, and plant-based materials for your household products, I encourage you to check out Thrive Market. Go to the link thrivemarket/thekraemerlife to receive 30% off and a gift valued up to $60. Now, let's get back to the homestead. That one doesn't look nearly as nice as the other one. I'm just not sure the best way to put this in because it's so wet still.
Yeah.
Without mixing it with something.
I think maybe we keep that for the containers.
Okay.
With more soil that we do container planting.
Okay.
So that way we can mix it in with the... Otherwise we just have a layer of just wet, soggy.
Right.
Which...
Yeah. All right, so compost then?
Okay, which one do you want it in?
It doesn't matter at this point. I don't know if I should put one more thing of soil on that one.
My knife needs sharpening.
Huh?
Said my knife needs sharpening.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. Oops.
The boys are playing with that fire hose I gave them yesterday. And Winston got it from Levi. And then Levi started rolling on his back with it. And then Levi got it back from Winston. Now they're just running around chasing each other. It wants to have this way, which is what we wanted.
Right. Well, when we have
But
all
see,
the
look,
rock laid down,
It's going.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it comes down here and then it flows off. One of the problems that we still have, honey, is the concrete still is sloped towards the house, and so it still collects water.
I don't know why they would have built it like that.
I don't think they really knew. They just put a concrete slab here for whatever reason, not thinking about the grade.
Yeah, because that's,
It's pretty deep.
yeah, that's a good, which means it comes inside.
Right.
Not bad though.
No, it'll seep in eventually, but yeah.
But yeah, that's, I mean, it's not as bad as I would have thought it was. But yeah, that's a lot of water.
Yep.
Let's go.
Always fun time with water management. Babe. You want to put it in there? You want to add more in there? We can. That's fine. Dump it. Go ahead.
No.
Just dump it. Dump it. Come on. And then we'll just add. Come on. That's.
I don't know why I was thinking this one.
I think you have enough room to dump it right there. I don't think you need to move.
Oh,
anything.
I think so.
I wondered. I'm wrong.
You are. I was like, I don't think so.
You know what? Hang on a second.
You're just gonna scoop it?
This will not take very long.
Oh, I thought it was too close.
What's that?
I thought it was gonna go all the way down and just dump right in front of it. Oh, it might be too much.
Maybe. You can add it to your favorite bed.
This one over here that I like to go to. I just have an affinity for that one.
That's enough. You can add that one to that one over there.
Oh, can I?
You can.
Thank you.
You need a disconnection from the tractor first.
No, I don't.
So two of our hens, Karen and Donna, together they have 9 chicks with them. It's a nice barnyard mix of baby Brahmas and some other mix, because our Brahma rooster is the father of all these. And they were in this double-decker Avituin chicken coop. They all migrated downstairs, and then they already tilled up all that area. It's kind of getting soggy, but we needed a bigger space for them. So I ended up just taking chicken wire and wrapping it, zip tying it, giving them kind of a little shelter for them to be outside during the day. They have plenty of space for aerial predator coverage, either go back inside or underneath the nesting boxes on the sides there. So they should be all set up. They're very happy. They're feeling very confined in that small space over the last few days. So I'm really trying to push to get this landscaping project finished. Probably thinking, you're still working on that? That's exactly what I'm thinking. I just want this thing to get done. I found that if we don't really secure the edging, or the trim, I'm calling it, then what happens is it bends up and rock and dirt and debris gets underneath it, and then the fabric that's underneath it starts creeping inward and then fraying also. So what I'm doing is a little bit tedious and OCD, but it's really helping. I'm taking and I'm putting in, let's see if I can do this while talking to you. Hi, Kinsley. Hi, girl. Hi. What you got going on there, girl? You want to be in the camera? You want to be in the camera? Oh, that probably does not feel good. What is she doing? Alright, so when I am, nope, we're not done yet. What I'm doing is I'm taking 2 nails for each of these teeth or these feet that hold these in place, and I'm pounding them in, and that not only secures the tarp in really good so it doesn't come back out, but it also makes these way more rigid than if they were not. I'll show you what they look like if they're not. But see, it just moves around quite a bit. And so stuff will get underneath that, and then this fabric back here will start moving around and fraying. So, and you can actually see that the fabric starts bunching back inward and folding up, and it just doesn't work really well. So I'm taking the tedious process of going through the entire perimeter with this landscaping trim, nailing down every tooth, stretching the fabric and getting it straightened out. And then when I'm done with that, I take a propane torch and I run along the outside edge of the trim therefore burning the plastic so it can't fray, and then it's all nice and secure.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I going to be?
I don't know what we're doing.
I see that.
We're both exhausted.
Mentally, physically.
We know we want to plant, and that's about the plan that we got.
Can we just do this?
Yeah, right.
All right, so we have these 2 bags of seeds that we can plant anywhere in this whole area and these 3 planters.
And these are, so this area right up here, we have potatoes started. I plan on having some more potatoes continuing down here, unless we have other big items that we're going to be putting here. So I guess it doesn't really matter. So right now what we're going to do is focus on what can go into the beds that we just got situated.
And anything that we want to put in between the rows of potatoes.
Okay.
So those are going to be our 2 focus areas, and then we will...
I should have brought glasses. The bugs are starting. Well,
then we'll tackle this area.
I drug the hose the opposite side of our working area to get a water barrel filled up. So we're resorting to this.
I see.
It's really not that dry anyway, so.
Oh, it should be pretty good. Basil, thyme, and lettuce. Okay.
If I get you, I apologize.
It will definitely not be intentional. Do you remember our radishes are deep rooting, right? Because they grow into the ground like a carrot, so they would be a good bed item.
Okay.
I'm trying to ask you questions.
Yeah.
That's an accurate statement.
I agree.
Okay. Okay, so here's all the peas. What if we were to put a
T-post?
T-post here, run it the length so it would hit both of these 2 beds.
Okay.
And the cattle panel on it, and then in the middle where it's not touching that bed necessarily, what we plant on this side would be able to utilize that same cattle panel?
Yeah. The thought that I have is once stuff starts growing up that, it's going to shade in from the sun, everything behind it.
Okay. So because we had planned on planting the peas and the cucumber. I think there's cucumbers in here.
The climbing stuff.
We planned on planting those into these boxes. And so we are going to...
I guess it doesn't really matter then.
Yeah, wherever it is, we're going to have...
Okay, so you're saying instead of an
hoop.
arch, you just have one long panel. That's fine.
Do you think that would work okay?
That'll work.
Okay. You wanted carrots in the middle, right? That was what your thought was?
No, I wanted carrots in a container.
Oh, you're not even... Okay. So you don't even want them in this container. You want them in a totally separate container.
Yeah, I want them in it because otherwise we'll get... I mean, I guess we're not going to get ground stuff coming up from this tarp.
Is this deep enough for carrots?
I don't know that actually. So let's just I want to do carrots in a container.
Okay. All right, so we have... so our 2 latticing items are cucumbers and peas.
Okay.
So if we want to do cucumbers maybe in the far one and our peas in this one, then we'll have to just plant them along the edges so that we know the trellis will be put over here. So should we just do like this? Does that make sense? Like kind of line them out where we think we want to put them?
Okay. Which types of peas do you want? We have the sugar snap, yes. We have the Oregon Giant and super sugar pea. Those are good. And then, sugar snap.
Yeah,
There's 2 sugar snaps.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can do all 3.
Yep.
Okay. So this is what it looks like when it's been seared with a propane torch. You can see the edge is quite nice, and they have all the nails, and so this is the only one I didn't because there's a giant rock underneath that. Maybe I can get it out, but this is way more secure. And so now when we ride over it with a lawnmower or back over it with the truck or just even foot traffic, it'll be a lot more secure. So I'm trying to get this push done because I really want this project just to be done with so we can get our raised beds in place. Final over here, we have some obviously that we showed you back over there, but yeah, so let's keep going. It is crazy because my get up and go has gone up and went. I am in serious lack of energy. I run out of energy really quickly. I've been feeling this way for a couple of months now. I'm just exhausted all of the time. So it's one of the reasons it's been taking me forever to get projects done, because I just don't have the energy that I used to. It's craziness. And I don't think it's heat related. I don't think it's weather related. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
I'm so wet.
Yeah, it's
I'm just embracing the fact that my pants are wet.
Yep, exactly.
It's like, I'm just gonna go with it. All right. I think since we love cilantro so much, I might do I'll do 2 times and the rest cilantro.
You'll do what 2 times? Okay, so how many, you're gonna do 2 rows a time?
No,
No.
2 plants.
Oh, they're plants. Oh.
Seeds.
Yeah.
Yes, we are planting.
Well, no, I mean like, I don't know what I'm doing. Just edit that part out.
Oh my goodness, look how tiny these seeds
they're
are.
so tiny. So how many cilantros do you want me to plant?
Let me see how far apart they need to be. 4-inch spacing, 1/4 inch depth.
Okay.
So whatever we can fit
4-inch spacing.
in these 2 rows.
Okay.
Your 4 inches are very interesting. Some are big, some are small.
You know, I don't have my ruler. All right, you guys. Okay, hi there. Just come on up. It's a refill of their food and clean out their water. Actually really impressed how well those nails stay on the ground, stay in the ground. All right, I think that's it for this one. We have probably a little bit more than half of the perimeter still to go. So I'm going to keep at it and I'll get back to you and show you the end result. Since we didn't bring markers to mark what we planted, I'm making a map and then I'll go back and put markers.
So this is going to be our radish and our cucumbers. I'm sorry, our beets and our cucumbers. And the reason I'm putting zinnias in there is the zinnias have a natural deterrent to cucumber bugs.
Nice.
So I figured that would be a good place to put a couple, and we want to put them with the tomatoes too because they also help prevent tomato worms.
Oh, nice.
And the other positive zinnia fact is that they attract pollinators. And so it's really important for your items that need pollinators to help them with an earlier harvest. Did you already water this or do you need to water it?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Plus I don't have any more water.
Okay. So I think it'll just be 1 row, 1 row, 1 row, 1 row,
Okay.
1 row.
Okay.
So 5 total rows.
Okay.
So we have muncher cucumbers, tender greens, market moors, and straight 8s. I guess I'll just plant 2 of each.
Great. How far apart do they need to be?
Well, it shouldn't matter as much because they're growing up, right? Because we're going to trellis
them, yeah.
So I think we'll be able to get away with a little closer spacing than normal. Oh yeah, I got reprimanded for my depth to pay better attention.
See, I don't need to be more tactful or whatever.
You don't need to be more what?
Tactful or whatever you said.
No, you don't need to be tactful.
Judgy.
Yeah, I have pretty thick skin.
Bruise easy, you delete easy.
And then I'm pretty unemotional.
Unless it comes to animals.
Unless it comes to animals, then I'm the most compassionate person you've ever met. It's just amazing how much preparation when you are starting everything from scratch. It's like, wow, you kind of forget you know, when you have your garden established already and things, you know, either just come up or got a really good game plan and you know where you want to plant your stuff. But
yeah, we have a steep learning curve.
We do.
And then we, you know, publicize it for people to judge us. Ouch, what is biting my ankle? Oh man.
Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
And then eat it, eat it.
Eat it, eat. Because I'm gonna pickle it, pickle it. Just beat it. Da, 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 da.
All right, so we got 3 rows of beets.
3 beets. You want me to tell you what they are?
I do.
All right, you ready?
I'm not.
I'm just gonna spell the first one for you. It's Cylindra.
Cylindra. Beet. Okay, next.
Early Wonder Tall, Detroit Dark Red, flowers, zinnias. Zinnia is Munchers.
Okay.
The second is Tender Green.
Okay.
Market More.
Okay.
Straight 8. All right, we have 3 beds planted. Woo,
That's
woo,
amazing.
woo. And then there's a couple lettuces that I wanted to try between the potatoes.
Okay.
Now I have come and knock on my door. I don't know why that song is always in my head. Three's come to 2. I swear I could live my life in song, like in my head.
I would like to see you go 1 full day with just song.
With just song?
Oh, in your head?
Yeah, just in my head. No, because you hate musicals. You would be so annoyed with me.
I know, I cannot believe I took you to a musical.
That was like one of our...
We need to tell that story in Kick.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was just craziness.
For tonight's meal, I threw together a chicken piccata utilizing chicken from our homestead and the capers that came in today's box, along with a creamy Parmesan vegetable risotto and garden salad with the mixture of lettuces coming straight from our garden.
You got a song in your head still? Again, new one?
Always. Like, something happens and I think of a song. It's the weirdest, well, it's probably not the weirdest thing. There's probably much weirder things, but.
All right. Ready to fluff any of these?
Nope, I already took care of it.
Okay.
You just focus on your compost.
Okay. And are you going to do lettuce over here?
Yes.
Oh no, because we're going to have stuff over here. I was thinking like a whole row of it, but then I was no, we're going to have stuff.
No, it'll just be a halvesies or.
Yep. Like the other rows.
Can you put one more scoop in the second to last one?
Yep.
And then I'll fill in those 2. Thanks, babe.
I recommend you check out Thrive Market to get 30% off your first order and a gift of up to $60. Check it out, see if it's a good match for you and your grocery shopping needs. Nate, dinner's ready.
Okay, so despite the fact that we have a lot more planting to do, it's getting late.
Yep.
We need to do dinner, edit, sleep.
I still have work.
Oh, you still have work, yeah.
I still have work, so.
Yeah, so we both have work.
Yes.
Edit, you work.
Yep.
But that's a lot.
All right.
We got a lot accomplished, so.
I'm excited.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, we need to do the map.
Yep.
That'll be simple.
That's super simple.
We don't need you guys to be here for that. So we will see you
on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Boop, 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 boop. All right. And this stuff here, babe, is stuff that we'll plant in the big section.
Okay.
Once we get to it. That's why I didn't put it back in the baggie.
Okay.